Hello again. Today I'm going to show you how to propagate cherry laurel through cuttings. Last year I did these cuttings. This half are doing fantastically well and this half are not, and there's a secret to achieving that. I used hormone rooting powder on both of them, so it's not that. I'll let you know the secret in just a minute. I need 18 cuttings to fill my seed tray. I think there should be plenty on here. I'll pick ones that look healthy and green and don't have flowers coming. Don't want the new cuttings to waste energy producing seeds. Should be plenty on here. Right, so you need to choose a healthy branch for your cutting. Now I'm doing this in the springtime. You can see most of the plants in the garden are just beginning to come into leaf. The reason is because the sap is beginning to rise, the plants are getting their vitality back, but also the temperatures are cooler, which means that when you have your cuttings sat in their compost trying to form roots, they're less likely to dehydrate. So it's a really helpful thing to do at this time of the year. So the kind of cutting you're looking for, this is a good one, is a healthy leaf. You're looking for just the end, sort of 6 or 8 inches, 150 mils or 200 mils. This wood here that's darker is 2-year-old wood. This is what grew this past summer. So I'm going to snip it just below a leaf bud, like that. And I'll show you what we do next. To grow cuttings, I just use ordinary garden soil. I know lots of people recommend to use sand and grit and perlite, but I just don't find it necessary. The cuttings I showed you a moment ago were grown in this exact soil, just ordinary garden soil. So we'll fill this seed tray. Just like so. Now I have kept all of these cuttings in a bucket of water to keep them hydrated until we're ready for them. So the next step is to pull off the bottom leaves like so, and then snip the tops of each leaf, taking off about 2/3, 3/4 of its length. Now that's not the magic. The magic isn't even the what am I going to do? Stop. All right, once you have your cutting, you need to tear off the bottom leaves, the portion that's going to go into the soil. Then you need to reduce the amount of leaf area. So you reduce the amount of transpiration, evaporation, drying out of the leaf. Now here's the secret. If you take your secateurs and slice off a portion of the stem's bark, this one from a previous one, then dip it in the hormone, tap it off and pop it in the seed tray. Now I'm not entirely sure why it works. I'm not sure if it's the plant attempting to repair itself after an injury, or if it allows simply more water to get in, or if it allows the hormone rooting powder to get in better to the cells. I'm not entirely sure which of those or a combination of them is doing it, but this technique gave me about 90% success, whereas if I don't do it, it's less than 50%. So there's your secret. So there you have 18 happy cuttings. They take an entire year to root, so you've got to be patient. Oh, by the way, if you'd like to press subscribe, that'd be fantastic. You've got to make sure that you keep the soil wet, not waterlogged, and certainly not dried out, because then they'll die from lack of moisture. Haven't got any roots after all. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that.